Today we're going to be debunking the myth about Telegram sequences. So here is the problem. A lot of people tell me, Nicolai, Telegram sequences don't work. Automation doesn't work. It's crazy, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. It's not true. So the fact is, it may not work in a specific use case. For example, if you're selling a niche product to a niche customer and only 10 people in the space can buy it, then probably you don't want to go and just burn the connection by sending a bad message to somebody. But the cold outreach works for most of the businesses that I've spoke with. If you have a serious offer, a scalable market, and you're not afraid to actually go there and present your product, and you know how to do copywriting, you know how to write to people, how to write messages in a good way, you're good to go. You have nothing to be afraid of. You do automation not to sound robotic, not to remove the human aspect from the outreach. You automate messages in order to optimize your precious time, in order not to spend it for low value activities like hitting a send button, writing the message, copy pasting one message from one guy to another guy. You don't do all of this and you do something else. For example, you do a sales call or you do research for the call that you have booked using your cold outreach, because your time is valuable and it's better you spend it on things that give you a better ROI, something that's going to give you a deal faster. And usually sending messages is a very low value activity and you can automate it to the software. If you want, you can still, there's a big concern from people that tell, oh my God, like it's going to be unpersonalized, it's going to be awful. Actually, if you want, and if you pay enough amount of time and attention, you can personalize really each step of the outreach campaign for each prospect. So let's say you have 100 people, you can pre-write the first message or an opener line, or you can get AI to do this for you for each one of these 100 people. And then in the beginning, once they see the message from you, they're going to see a unique combination of words, that's going to be applying strictly to that specific person. You automate follow-ups really, because most of the conversion happen in the follow-up. Follow-ups are less important. It's fine if you know how to write the follow-up. You just ping them, hey, first name, and then your content of the message. You don't do this every day because your time is precious. If you still want to do this every day, you want to keep every aspect of outreach under your own control, that's your choice. But that's not the question about scale. That's the question of what you want to do. If you want to be scalable, then you will have to pay with something, and paying with something means you have to give up your control over each step of the process, over each letter that is being sent from you, and still ensuring most of the quality through the cold outreach sequences. It also gives you the freedom to choose, engage with anybody you want in your sales process. It's a very good feeling actually, when you don't have to be waiting for somebody to do that introduction, when you don't need to explain to somebody what are you doing, when you don't have to get a referral and then you understand that this referral is a low quality and they're not ready, and then you have to solve a moral dilemma. Do we take a customer that is lower than our standards, or do we tell them no when we need the customer? So in order to not have all of that, you do the cold outreach, because then you go and you proactively decide, okay, we're going to speak with these guys. Now it's up to them whether they're going to reply or not. But if you're doing your job well, you're doing the research, you know your homework, you research accounts, you send them a message about something that they would care about, you send it to the decision maker, and you send it on the channel where they're the most likely to reply to you without any gatekeepers, well, this gets you 30%, 40% reply rate. If you do this thing for conferences, it gets you 50, 60, 70% reply rates. Now, the reason for this is people are generally good. They want to learn about your products. Maybe some are burnt and they don't really care and they just see you as some other sales rep, but that's their problem. This shouldn't stop you from going and messaging them, from trying to get in touch with somebody and being a cool dude. And the last thing is, if you want to do the automations, do it with somebody who has been doing this for a couple of years, because Telegram algorithm changes. You need to write scripts, you need to write infrastructure in order that's going to be adaptable, that checks with the spam bots, and I would advise you to do it through Enrich or any other software like this that has a lot of experience and a lot of good clients in the pipeline. Because if somebody tells that they have an automation for Telegram, but all of their clients are small agencies that that's like, and they charge you like $10 per month. Well, a good automation cannot cost like $10, $20, $30 per month, because the whole sending infrastructure, if you build something seriously that companies like Coinbase use, then it has to be robust, it has to be variable, it has to be a lot of different accounts, a lot of different data points, rotations, warming up, all of this stuff. And all of this simply cannot cost $10 per month, or the company that offers you this operates not at a profit, they operate in a minus. You're a net negative customer for them. And if somebody is ready to get you as a net negative customer, well, there's probably a reason why they're ready to do it. Just, you need to know why. You need to know all the risks. And so try to find a partner that knows what they're doing, have been doing this for a couple of years. Ask a couple of projects of people or friends on the market about their automations. And if you don't hear anything, or you don't hear good words, just simply don't work with them. Try with Enreach, talk to us, send me a message, we can discuss your specific case. If you're just interested in the video, you want to connect with the Web3 Skills Gym, if you want to talk with the people that are in the community, there's also going to be a link to apply and join the community. That's it for today. Leave a like, subscribe, send it to friends, send to your mama. See you. Bye-bye.